Welcome back, everybody. It's Hump Day. That means it's Boob Tube. And of course, it's not Boob Tube without my beautiful co-hosts, Casey Carter and Desirable, aka and Kari Platinum. The Anthony. Woo! Woo! Exciting new intro. You love it?
Always love it. Always. Okay, wait, hold on. I gotta
center myself. We're not the same boxes that we were before.
Okay, here we go.
Wait, okay. I'm switching you up. No.
Well, we were 4 boxes. Now we're only 3.
No, and I'm in a different position than I usually am, and so
you look a little clearer now. Oh, hi!
Yes,
it's the man behind the curtain.
I was gonna say as I make my adjustment.
That was YouTube just kicked us off.
I didn't. Anyway.
Merch. Ghost is like, we should have never have gotten a Cricut and a professional heat press because I have turned into everything says I Heart BBW, like pot holders, placemats, everything in the house.
I got Casey in rhinestones on all kinds of shit. So,
so you feel me?
Yeah, man. Look. It makes me happy, so I don't care. Okay.
I do need to send you some stuff to bling bling.
It makes me send it, girl. Send it. I send you my address. You send it on.
Yes, bling bling. Should have copyrighted that or trademarked it.
You can't see, but like my dining room table is right over here. It's covered in sunglasses, rhinestones, glue. Yeah, all the stuff right over there. Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say you blinged out your dining room table. That'd be pretty hot.
No, not exactly. I know, right? But
yeah,
no.
that'd be pretty
My
hot.
mother would kill me because I got the dining room table from her, so she'd probably kill me if I did that. But she gave it to me because I didn't have anything. Well, because I don't even know what I was doing it on. Some little whatever I was doing stuff on, and she's like, "You need a real table. Come get this dining room table." So I'm like, "Thank you, Mom. Appreciate it."
You should do a blinged out wine glass next.
Yes, it is on.
Hey, and there she goes. Wait.
Come on. She back.
Yep, she's back.
Okay. So I was going to say, I need one of them pimp glasses.
Yes. Yeah. Like a goblet?
A goblet.
Mm-hmm.
Dollar Tree.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, Dollar Tree.
Especially now.
So the only thing is, the only reason why I haven't done it yet, honestly, Desiree, is because I'm just thinking, once I do it, I'm using glue to put these stones on. I don't know that I wanted to have liquid come in contact with the glue, then come in contact with my mouth. I don't know that I want to do that.
Fair enough.
It's the only reason why I haven't done it. But then the other option is I could just drink out of a straw and call it a day. And I don't ever have to actually put my lips on it.
Or
welcome to Bedazzling by Casey Carter. We will be taking your phone calls. Call 888.
I will take one course. Sign me out.
1-800 Queen Bling.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take the goblet and you find there's like different size solo cups, and you put the solo cup inside.
Ooh, that's an idea.
But here's the thing, because I like that idea. My concern is if this is the glass, right? Like, and I'm blinging the entire glass, my mouth, because you see my lipstick, my mouth is going to touch the glass. So that's the part I'm trying to figure out. And I'm right now, my rationale is I can either get a glass that has a twist top on the top and has a straw, and I can do that, or I can just put a straw in the glass. Those are the two options. And I'm just trying to decide which one of these I want to work with. And thank you for the $1.25. Yeah, I hear that. Got it. Thank you, Jason, for clearing up the fact that it is no longer $1. It's $1.25.
I said Dollar Tree, Jason.
Okay. That's what he said. It's not Dollar Tree anymore.
Really $1.
It's $1.25 tree. That's
oh
what
yeah,
it
it's
is.
$1.25 tree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've definitely been on my because I'm doing these tumblers now. I mean, I'm not doing the full on tumbler thing where they do like the custom designs and epoxy and all that shit. I am looking into it, but it looks a little too tedious for me.
Sticky.
Yeah, a little sticky. I'll stick to other sticky things.
Look, I have woken up 2 days later after working on something and been like, what the hell? Oh, glue. Still stuck to my hand. Showers, washing my hands with soap and water and all of that. And still the glue is peeling off. It just, it is what it is. Whatever.
Well, let's take a quick moment to shout out our wonderful chat room, which seems to be buzzing with some of our regulars again, which is freaking awesome. And
Alex
I see a
and
new
Axel.
name. Alex, Axel, Whitney, and Jason. And then there's an Al in here. Hello, Al. Welcome to Wednesday nights with the Boob Tube crew. Hey.
Hi.
So, how has your week been, ladies?
Look, if it wasn't for Boob Tube and Casey at Night, I wouldn't even know today was Wednesday. Okay?
Same. If I didn't have a little alarm on my phone that said, bitch, go get on Boob Tube.
Okay, wait. That's funny you say that because I'm in the middle of doing Casey at Night with Tayomi, and the notification comes across the top of my screen that says Boob Tube 9 o'clock. I'm like, I know. Thank you.
Noise.
Yeah. It's funny how we have to remind ourselves.
Daylight savings time is kicking my ass, so I'm getting used to the week. It was. Yeah, it takes me a whole week.
How does it affect you? What does that change do to you?
We lose an hour.
No, I know that part. I mean, how does losing that hour affect you?
Because usually I like
you act like it's taking an hour away every day.
It is. It is. I totally feel like it does, but I'm getting used to it because it's like, okay, so really, like I start my day at like 5:30 in the morning. Like that's when I'll get up in the morning and I'll start like my day. I'll do like whatever I have to do.
What's wrong with you, Desiree?
I don't know. I'm just normally awake early.
I'm up at that time too.
I just looked up. Kari's gone.
Yeah, she's gone. But I'm up at that time as well, Desiree. So you're not by yourself.
Okay, yeah. So I'm a productive person too. Like to get up, get everything done, and then that way at the evenings you can relax or like go to sleep early or whatever to get
video games.
Do the same thing. Do the same thing, right? So yeah, I just felt like the beginning of the week was a little bit rough. And then now to like today wasn't too bad. And then, we only got 2 more days left. So it'll be okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually driving. I have a work event Tuesday, Wednesday. And so I'm driving to Florida for the weekend in advance of that. And I'm very excited about that because I'm also going to an event. There's a spot here in Atlanta called City Winery, and I'm going to I don't even know. I bought tickets for some podcast, these women who do a podcast, and they're performing their podcast.
Wait. What's the name of it?
Let me see if I have
it.
Is it
Horrible Decisions?
No.
No.
Is it
Oh shit, it's not on here.
Shit. What's the name of the
We'll be back in just a moment while they find
it's these Jeopardy. 2 girls. City.
We're just taking a quick intermission in the middle of
I'm trying to see if I can find it fast. I mean, I bought these tickets so long ago.
Girls Gotta Eat?
I don't think so. I'm gonna be honest, Jay. I don't really remember. I
don't know what happened. I'm sorry, y'all.
I was scrolling through their calendar and it piqued my interest. And so I bought these tickets. And I don't know who these chicks are from Eve, but I thought, oh, this looks good.
Okay, cool.
Let me see if I can actually find it because it's Friday. that I'm going to this event. And then Saturday morning,
Okay, sorry about
I'm
that.
getting in my car. Hold on. Oh, here we go. It's called, you ready?
Mhm.
It's called See the Thing Is. That's the name of it.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, it's the same. It's Mandy and
Come on.
I can't think of the other girl's name, but
Come on.
they're yeah.
Oh,
I think it's
that's not
on
what I
the
want.
Joe Budden network or that's where they started.
Yeah, I can't right
She's
now.
got the
It's
short
not
hair.
about the show. Okay. So let's see. It's hosted by seasoned podcaster and media personality Mandy B and Grammy
Yeah,
Award
Mandy
winning
B.
singer-songwriter Bridget Kelly. So this is whatever, I don't know what it was about the listing that piqued my interest, but I bought these tickets and I literally bought the tickets to go by myself. And let's just say I bought the down front dead center ticket. And if you've ever been to City Winery, this is one of those places where the stage is like this big.
Right there. Yeah. They have one in Philly that they do, like, it's a music venue through a lot of major cities have them, and they're actually pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so this one, and I don't know if this one is exactly like they are everywhere, but there's a restaurant upstairs, like a just restaurant. And then downstairs is this performance area, and they serve food, and there's a bar and all of that. And it's very, very intimate. What I love about it is that it reminds me of the places that I used to go to in New York, where it's this hole in the wall, jam packed, all these tables. You can get a table for just you and your date, but you and your date are sitting at this giant space with all these other people. The acoustics are amazing. I've seen so many performances there of all different types: burlesque, Tower of Power, all of these different things. And each and every time I am so pleased that I went. And so this was different. This was something completely different. And I'm so looking forward to going on Friday. So I'll let you know next. Oh, that brings me to, so my work thing, I drive back from Florida next Wednesday. I may or may not be on the show. I probably will. I'll just be dead ass tired. That's all.
So, as we're doing some housekeeping here, what is it, next weekend? Oh wait, the first week of April, I'm out.
Okay.
Just a heads up.
Okay.
We are drawing closer to Exotica, so yeah.
You're asking me where I'm going to be?
Yeah, where are you going to be?
Okay, if you're telling us, yeah.
I will be in Iceland. I will be back the following week.
Wait, are you John Travolta from Pelham 123, the stop trader taking dates to Iceland?
No, I'm the John Travolta
Okay.
soliciting a male prostitute for a happy ending after a massage kind of guy.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. In one of their
I'm sorry.
Iceland geyser things or whatever it is that you go in to rejuvenate.
Definitely the hand job in the ice geyser.
The minute you said that, I like, cause I literally just recently watched Pelham 123 with John Travolta and Denzel Washington, and I just remember the scene where they did this whole deduction of figuring out he was some Wall Street dude who had the money to go to Iceland and all of this. Yeah, so yeah.
There you go. No,
By the way,
family springtime or spring break vacation. So
that is a very interesting location for spring break.
I love it.
It is my mom's 70th birthday, so we're celebrating my mom's 70th birthday.
Happy
Nice.
birthday to
And
you.
actually, I think Saturday at Exotica Chicago is my parents' 40th anniversary, 50th, something like that. They're old.
Nice.
So,
he did not say they're old. Okay.
Well, yeah, they're kind of old.
Okay. Well,
speaking of, we're 36 days away from Exotica.
What have we gotten ourselves into?
A whole lot of shenanigans, and I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, bro,
Me
this shit's
too.
about to get crazy.
I'm so like excited to go to Chicago. You have no idea.
Me too.
If it gives you an idea of what this show is doing right now, we had over 50 exhibitor sales requests today. 50
Today.
Well,
Today.
it doesn't
Today.
help that you're running a contest for a free booth.
You're
Yeah,
damn
but
right.
still.
Ingenious marketing, by the way.
Still, I was gonna
Thank
say,
you,
but
thank you much.
that's still the fact that they had 50, even if it was solicited by the marketing, even shows the fact that someone is willing to put themselves out there for
They're thirsty,
the event.
bro.
Yeah.
Thirsty.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that. I love it.
That's
Love
why I
it, love it.
secured my double wide. We are expanding. I Heart BBW is definitely doing some big stuff this year. So I was like, let them know I need a bigger space because DC was dope. Having that extra space was phenomenal. I thrive and I work hard to be like tailor-made one day. I'd love to have like a big section. But we're not there yet. We're not even close.
Baby steps. Baby steps.
Baby steps.
I just went from a single wide to a double wide.
Twice the size.
Fancy. You fancy.
Nah,
Yep.
yeah, actually this is going to be probably I don't know, the irritation. The problem that I'm experiencing is that because I have someone that's coming in and decorating and doing all this extra stuff, like I feel like this is going to set the bar a little high. And so when I get to Miami, it's going to look like a little beach party with a little bit of sand and a couple of floaties. Like, oops, did I maybe overdo it for this one and kind of
No, man, this is our 50th show overall. You got to overdo it.
You got to do what you got to do. Look,
then you can save yourself up for Exotica New Jersey, which is our 15th anniversary in Jersey. And yeah, shit's crazy.
Yeah. Do all the things. But I personally, everything is about making me happy. So if it makes you happy, screw all the rest. Screw all the rest.
I just want you to be happy.
Yeah,
well,
no apologies for nothing.
True story. And I'm also launching iHeart BBW magazine, our first print episode. Our first print will be available at Chicago Exotica. So I'm excited about that.
Get it, girl.
I'm excited because nobody does print magazines really anymore. So print.
No, I was in a magazine. Shit, and I'm not here where I could show you the magazine I was in, but it was actual print publication. I was very excited about that. It was Erotic Sky magazine. And it was very,
oh yeah, I love them.
Yeah, it was.
Speaking of which, Case, I will have your photos tomorrow.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
All the nudes, definitely shot from the floor up. I taught a dick pic seminar at Exotica, so I have some.
Did you really? Did you actually?
Yeah, Dan, Violet Myers, and April O'Neil did
that's
Dick Pic
right.
101.
I thought it was just a joke.
And it's
oh my god.
And it's all big dick energy or little dick energy?
Oh no, we used it.
Thank you for asking that question, Desiree. I appreciate that.
We do. It's the do's and don'ts of dick pics. So
okay,
a few things that we learned. One, always cut your toenails before you take a dick pic. Two,
flush the toilet.
Two, don't solicit dick pics for a dick pic seminar on your Twitter handle because all you will get are dick pics for the next 6 months. I had to delete the tweet.
Clean the mirror.
It was and three, it's all angles. It's
it
just
is.
Flush the fucking toilet.
Yeah,
please don't send dick pics.
Well, that's that. I was gonna say that's if you're that dude taking dick pics over the toilet. That's if you're that dude. And if you're that dude,
I like
don't
to take
send
dick
that
pics while I'm sitting on the toilet. It's definitely it's a good angle. Casey,
I'm never gonna understand that.
Because I don't have anything against a dick pic. I really don't. But there are certain places I don't want it. The toilet is one of them. I don't want that one.
Clean your bathroom.
Don't take it in the fucking bathroom.
There you go. That's the right answer.
Don't take it in the bathroom. At least if you have a nice bathroom, then the bathroom's okay. I just don't, don't show me the toilet.
I have a problem with selfies in the bathroom, period. It's me. It's not you all. Y'all take your pictures wherever you want to take them. I personally
but there's a lot of really nice like trashy restaurant bathrooms and like stickers on the walls and like you gotta get it where you can get it. No, okay, that's fine.
Okay.
It does. I
Guess I
do
need to
not get a
rethink my
lady
life.
boner. I don't get a lady boner from a selfie in a bathroom. I'm sorry.
So
Whether
let
it's
me ask you
fully
a question.
clothed or otherwise.
Smash.
What kind of dick pics do you like? Because I like them when they're manscaped, when they look like they've really taken care of that area and it's nice and smooth, and that's what I like.
Okay, so I think it's because I think sometimes that can be overly done. So I think it's going to be dependent on the individual, because some people are hairy as all get out, and so that's not sexy. But then you have some where the hair is fine and silky smooth and all of that, and that's not
I
that
prefer
bad.
dreadlocks. Or wait, hear me out. Clean shaven after a cold shower.
No. Okay, see clean shaven after a cold shower, that is the 6-month-old dick pic. That's what you see from a 6-month-old, like, because it's that little.
EXXXOTICAtv does not warrant the dick pics of 6-month-olds.
Okay. All right, here we are,
how do we get
23
there?
minutes into the show, and we have yet to talk about TV.
Well, we better get into it because I actually wrote some stuff down, and I got some things to talk about. So I'll go ahead and break. I'll bust the cherry open, wide open. So I saw Megan, which is a movie about
Ooh.
the
scary
doll.
movie. Yeah. Tell me about it.
Was so good. Like,
I wanted to see it. I didn't get to yet, so I'm excited. You can talk about it. It's okay.
No, I don't want to give it away, but
Okay.
so basically the premise of the movie is this little girl, her parents die at the beginning of the movie, and she goes to live with the aunt who's a big like AI technology, works for a big toy company. And of course, this is the time where they have like interactive baby dolls and shit like that, right? So the aunt is working on this project with these like robots that help you do, because we're in the age of everything is automated now. So
AI.
she creates these robots that are like supposed to be like emotion companions and help you with monitoring your heart rate. So they tell you, oh my gosh, you need your medication,
Olivia?
or almost like a baby monitor, but like inside of you. So the robot syncs up with
so it's a butt
the
plug.
person. Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
A butt plug that
Go
can
on.
tell you you're going to be dumping in about 3.5 minutes. So you might want to get to a toilet.
And get your camera phone out to take a dick pic.
No.
Yeah.
So anyways, it was really good though, because it's like, lately I've been on this like rabbit hole of watching how AI affects us, both pros and cons, because we've talked about it in prior episodes where, there's some great things that come out of AI technology, but then there's also the fear of like iRobot, where the robots become super intelligent. Right. And how, and that's kind of where this goes. Of course, they take this one to the extreme, but it was good. It was good watching how, we've become so reliant on technology for some things that probably might need human interaction. So yeah, it was good. Megan. 2 thumbs up. I liked it.
Cool.
Okay.
Casey, what's on your watch list? BMF. And I know why. I'm gonna let you say it. This is your moment. Go for it. Hold on, let me get a fan.
So, oh yeah. See, I was gonna say, yeah. Let me, because it did get warm for a second. So here's what had happened on BMF, Black Mafia Family. On the most recent episode, you know, they came down to Atlanta for Freaknik. And if you don't know what Freaknik is, Google it, bitch, and find out what Freaknik is. But while
I'm
they were
on
here
it.
in while they were here in town, they were at Magic City, the infamous Magic City, and Meech was busy getting his thing on in one of the back rooms,
The glow
and
room.
Ooh.
you know, it was all said and done, and she was like, yeah, you know, I gotta get with you, and la 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 la. And then she made a comment, she made a reference to his penis and the size of his penis. You don't see it before she makes the reference. And so she makes the comment, the camera turns to him, and he's like, yeah, well, you know. And so I wasn't watching when she made the comment and it went to him, but I heard him do the whole type thing. So I turned, and they switched the camera back to her so she could say something else, and the camera went back to him, and I was like, oh.
Lord have mercy.
It was this big
Like,
old ding-a-ling with a drippy condom on it, and I'm like, I didn't even know where to look. I didn't know where to look.
Well then. Alrighty then.
But mind you, listen, there's some context that needs to be added to this, just a little bit. And that's that we're watching a show about drug dealers and the black mafia family. So this is totally unexpected.
Yes,
True.
I mean,
But
and
a treat.
so and
But a treat nonetheless.
and what's funny is you know, you hear people make reference to people's genitals and big, small, whatever, and you don't necessarily expect to see it on the screen. And there it was. I wasn't
Fair
ready
enough.
for it.
Your helmet is so big.
And
That's what she said.
I think what made it even more comical for me is that there was this drippy condom hanging off the end.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
I'm like, I don't know if I'm enjoying this scene or not. I think the drippy condom was.
I think
A
that
little
made it
bit much.
realistic.
Okay.
I think that's the part that made it like the likeliness that he would have already taken off the condom when he's basking in this big dick energy moment where she's like praising his big dick. I think that was what made it realistic, is the fact that in a real life moment you're probably haven't gotten that far and taken it off. So the fact that it's there, it's like, okay, that seems a little more believable than
I
I've
don't
had
know.
time to
Either
he was
way,
basking.
it was kind of like, oh, is that a dick on the screen?
Well, it wasn't a dick in a box.
Oh God!
It was a
Please,
thing.
no!
Meanwhile,
No!
but there were some more things that happened in BMF, but
Really?
that
I don't
that
remember.
well,
No, I'm
Meech's
just
baby
teasing.
mama died. She went to kill Lamar. Lamar figured out.
Wait, that part right there. Okay. That dude is psychotic. Psychotic.
Yes.
Can we just say?
Which is why she was stupid for trying to kill him in the first place. Like, you didn't think he was going to figure out that you go from
You were
telling him
setting
to
him
fuck
up.
off. Right. One minute
Mhm.
you're telling him to fuck off. The next minute you're like, sure, let's be a family. Let's do this. Here,
Let's
take some
get high
drugs.
together. Let's do coke together. Ooh, let's do crack. Like, girl.
Like, it's not obvious. Like, bitch, please. I'm not
And
saying she
you
deserved it, but come on
No,
now.
she didn't deserve to be killed, but you knew better. You knew
You were
what you were
playing with
dealing with.
fire.
And
You were
you
playing
knew
with
it.
fire. Yes,
And you knew it.
He's psychotic.
Yes.
And you know he's a killer. Like, he kills kids. He don't have no give a fuck. Not
Dude ain't got no remorse.
I'm your baby mama.
No remorse.
I'm this, I'm that. Doesn't care. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So that was sad.
He don't
and
care.
then the friend, the Thai guy, died. The friend
Okay, wait.
where the
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish your thought, babes. Go ahead. I'm gonna give you a laugh after this.
The part where the wife said, "Make sure you bring him home when they go to the club," and he
Now,
got killed. That hurt my
that did
heart.
hurt my feelings. That
When he
did.
had
That
to,
did.
when
When
seeing
he had to go
Meech
to the
be like that,
house.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
seeing Meech
Mm-hmm.
in that, like, so we just seen his dick,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and then we see him in this
That
moment
is
of
what happened just
compassion.
before everybody got blew up.
Right,
Yes, that is exactly what
right.
happened.
Hopefully, he took the condom off at this point.
Please.
I'm just
Please.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Anyway.
And then he's at the house trying to. He's like, "I'm so sorry. Here's his chains," and it was just like, oh.
And it wasn't that it was just his necklace. It was the fake gold necklace that he had previously explained was a gift from his son, and he
And
wears
talking
it.
Shit.
Right. And he wears it because his son gave it to him. So now you're like, oh my God. And she's like, you gotta get whoever did this to him. And you know, Meech is a gangster. He's like, bet I'm on it.
Right.
So it's gonna be interesting.
But what made Ty special though was that he was like, yeah, I'm a family man. Like, yeah, I'm doing this stuff, but I'm doing it to build a better life for my family, which is something that, like, obviously, you know, Meech he's out here just banging and slinging, and Terry, he's on some shit too because he wants to fuck other people's wives and shit.
Yes. Yeah. But like to that point that you're making, Kari, I think that episode and that particular point is so relevant because in the first episode where they meet dude, they meet him at the drop spot, at the trap house where he does all the business. And then when he invites them to his, penthouse apartment, condo, whatever,
with his family.
It's one of those places where when the elevator opens, you're in the condo, right?
Right. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know. Oh my God. And so you know that this is different and this is special. And when Meech makes reference to the different spot, like you said, Kari, the first thing he says is, this is where my family is. This is my home. And so it is, I think that whole episode from that perspective, that part of the storyline was really well written so that you get the full impact of all of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Good show. It's getting juicy as always. Which
I'll have to watch it. Because I
was going to say
another.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say real quick, you all were, while you were talking, Kari, about that, my mom texted me something that said urgent. And so I said, what's urgent? And it was some random whatever that really wasn't urgent. And so then after I acknowledge it, she sends me a text back. She goes, oh my God, it's Wednesday. I'm so sorry.
Aw.
Oh, tell Mom we said hi.
Love it.
Love you. So, Desiree, let's jump off of BMF. Give us a segue. I'm sure you're going to talk about Last of Us.
Yep, it was the last episode of this season, so I was kind of sad but I was excited.
I saw it on Twitter.
So, did you guys watch it or no?
No.
Okay.
I'm waiting on you to tell me whether I should watch it or not.
Yeah, do it, because the first 5 seconds, honest to God, the first 5 seconds of the show. So, can I tell you what happened? But I won't give the whole.
No.
I don't care. You can say whatever you want to say. It's me.
Okay, Jay. Okay.
It's me and you.
Okay. I promise I won't. Then. But watch it. So the first 5 seconds, there's so much action in it. You guys are gonna be mind blow emoji, like you gotta watch it.
Okay.
She's like, I'm dying to talk about it, and y'all won't let me.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Me. I don't care because I watch it anyway. Okay. So, but whatever.
But it's the last episode of the first season, so like I said, not playing the video game and watching the show first, I was kind of confused at the beginning. But having some other people fill me in, they've already played the game and stuff, it's a little bit now I know a little bit more, but I still like. I think watching this show is better than playing the game. If you want to play the game after watching the show, I would like that. I think that's a good
Okay,
recap.
interesting. Because my
Yeah.
son was familiar with the game,
Yeah.
and
A
based
lot of
on
people.
right, so based on his familiarity with the game, he was like, "Oh, you got to watch it. You got to stick with it. It is kind of slow, but it picks up, la la la." And I'm like, "See, I don't have the patience. I don't have the patience." So literally, Desiree, with what you were saying about it, I mean, because there's several episodes I haven't seen. Like there's a couple of 1 or 2 episodes that I haven't seen because I'm like, I don't feel like going backwards to get to where I'm at today. But one of those days I may take the time to start all over again now that it's done.
Yeah. A lot of people said they wanted to wait and like binge watch it because
Hmm.
it's tedious having to watch one episode, you don't get it, or like watch another episode and doing it like that. It's
Because it
not.
is slow moving. It is a slow moving
Yeah.
story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is for sure. For sure. But it's good. The last episode was good. I
Okay.
promise. Watch it.
Okay.
So I was gonna talk about something a show that we've talked about before, but I watched a new show called Poker Face, and it's with
Ooh.
Natasha
Lady
Leone
Gaga.
from
Yeah, the redhead.
the one that was in Orange Is
Yeah.
the New Black that played
Yeah.
Okay.
what did she play? She played the crazy frizzy hair chick. I can't remember what her
Mhm.
character was on Orange Is the New
Yeah.
Black, but it's a good show. Like
Mhm.
so basically she's she can detect when people are lying. So she can't see the
Ooh.
future. She's not like, psychic or anything, but
Clairvoyant.
she can instantly tell when someone's lying. And so she's, gambling and uses that technique to see when people are bluffing and gets into trouble with, the casino owners, AKA high roller mob, that kind of shit. And so she's working for a casino because she gets caught and they give her an
Mhm.
opportunity to like work for them to, rather than killing her. And she finds one of her friends gets killed at the very beginning. Ironically, this one of the girls that played in Orange Is the New Black, the one that was the
Right.
daughter, the one that ended up pregnant by the guard.
Yeah.
And so she's like trying to find out like who killed the girl and the husband, and like, she's figuring out all of these things and ends up on the run. She's, confronting the casino owner's son, and then he hauls ass and jumps off the ledge, and then the father calls and is like, I'm gonna kill you. Like, you just, because he's under the impression that the son died because of her, but he was a fuck up, and he was
Anyway.
saying, like, this is his last opportunity to show his dad that he's not a fuck up, and then he fucks up. So she's on the run, and each episode is her entering into a new town, and in each town she just happens to be there when a murder takes place. And so she's able to like detect when people are lying, and it's showing how she's like taking on these jobs, and as she's taking on these jobs she's befriended the people that are the killers and the person that gets killed. So it's an interesting take on, not necessarily like psychic medium stuff, but like the whole like lie detector stuff. And there's an interesting episode with Judith Light, who looks old as fuck, by the way. And
That's because
yeah,
she is.
she is old
She
as fuck.
is. She is.
And
Yeah.
it's hard because I remember from her Who's the Boss, and it's like, if she's old, that means I'm fucking old too.
Yeah, Who's the Boss was like 900 years ago.
Yeah, it was. It was. And as far
Alyssa
as I'm
Milano,
concerned,
though,
I
back in
was
the day,
young.
man. Oh my
But yeah,
God,
she was hot.
loved her.
She was
She was
hot.
hot.
I mean, Spice Girls, that one song is like 25 years old. I saw that on Instagram today, and I was like, the fuck? Right.
Don't say
Right.
that.
So anyway,
Don't
Poker
say
Face, it's a nice little definitely interesting because each story, how it all unfolds is
Mm-hmm.
is cute. Like
Interesting.
it was
Yeah.
something good to keep my mind off of things, like a nice distraction. So Poker Face,
And that was Peacock, right? Yeah.
I believe it's Peacock. Yeah.
Yeah, because I did watch it. I didn't get past the episode with Little Rel. I don't remember if that was the second or third episode or third episode. It might be third episode. It was one of the first stops that she made after she left Vegas was the barbecue
Yeah, that was the
dude.
second one. That
Um
was the second episode. That was the first town.
that on her way
No,
out.
no, it's the
That
third.
wasn't
The
the
second
third
one was
episode.
when she was on Route 66 and the kid killed the subway guy that won the lottery so he could get the lottery ticket.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
So
Get the car
that's about as far as I got. Yes, when she was getting in car face. But that's about as far as I got. But I like her. I like her as an actress. She's this weird kind of energy because there's another show she does on Netflix that I like that I watch. So I like her. I like it because I think I'm really more entertained by her than the story itself. And
Yeah.
the son was Adrian Brody. And when
Yes.
dude leapt off the balcony of the Las Vegas hotel, I was like, wait, what? That's it? Y'all only had budget to pay him for like one episode? Really? Okay.
But they paid Benjamin Bratt to chase her down and kill her.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. And
And
I'm
then
okay.
plot twist. when
I'm
you see
okay with
the
that
end-
budget. I'm okay with that budget.
Right. I'd much rather watch Benjamin Bratt than Adrian Brody. Not that I don't like him, but
I do.
Yeah.
But if you had to
Yeah,
decide how to spend your budget, Benjamin Bratt. Okay, so first of all, so let's just go to the left for a second on that. I remember Benjamin Bratt very specifically from Law and Order. He was a very straight-laced detective on Law and Order. Then fast forward 20, 25 years, whatever it is, he's like this badass in everything you see him in now. He's, gangster. And I say to myself, this is not the Benjamin Bratt of Law and Order. This is some other dude. And I like this dude. I wish he got to be this dude way back then. Because it's very badass, very sexy, and he seems very comfortable in that space.
Almost like Sylvester Stallone. Because, Sylvester Stallone has played a bunch of, old man coming back to do kick-ass shit, and it just doesn't translate well.
No, but
then
the new one,
you put him in Tulsa King, and you're like, oh my God.
That guy right there, that's the dude.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny you say that because I watched the Expendables, one of the Expendables the other day, and I'm like, Expendables is old Stallone, but Tulsa King, right there is who he was supposed to be back when he did Rocky. Like that's the energy that I think Rocky was trying to have, because that Tulsa King, he's got that mob energy on give a fuck type. I love it. I love him in Tulsa King.
But still
Absolutely
relatable and a family man and a compassionate, like he's like everything that you would want. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like you want somebody that's gonna be like, you looking at my woman? I'll fuck you up and mean it.
And then at the same time,
turn around and be like, are you okay, baby?
Right. Give a homeless dude $100 and a sandwich. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like Tulsa King, he's that dude. He's the dude that will take his Rolex off his wrist and give it to you because he knows it could possibly help you. No questions asked.
Most guys that are like super macho like that, or like super I don't give a fuck, are like, suck it in, dry those tears. They're not. They lack a lot of compassion.
Yeah,
I mean, let's face it. To be that gangster, you kind of have to be no frills, no fluff. Like, yeah. So to be able to do both, we love Sylvester.
Yeah, he does. I love him in Tulsa King. Love him.
Yeah, these older gentlemen, Silver Fox Club, I'm with y'all all day. But now it's on you, Casey. What's next on your list? She's stuck on Tulsa King.
No, I'm not even gonna lie. I watched something. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank right now.
Snowfall?
I can't. No, I don't snowfall. Can I be honest? You know
Nobody?
what
I'm just
believe
joking.
it or not, I started watching because I think I was just kind of spacing out. I if you're watching Netflix, I don't know about your algorithm, but my algorithm had the Hunger Games just sort of
Mine's
everywhere.
doing that.
Okay,
Okay.
so I started watching it and was kind of like, I'm not really sure why I watched it the first time. I'm watching some of this and I'm thinking, I don't know that I like this world that they live in where they pit these people against each other and they do it, I'm not going to say willingly, but they do it based on the fact that they know this is what's good for their zone, for the place where they live. And you've got this high society that basically is like puppet mastering all of this and then puts these people on parade as if to say, oh, let us honor these people, these two people who killed all these other people to get to where they're at. I'm like, I just was watching it like, why did we think this was a good idea? I'm not really sure why we thought this was a good show. And yeah.
Welcome to
So
Weird.
America.
yeah, I
Yeah.
know. I
It
know.
Weird.
translates to like a depiction of what America's really like. Like if you really take a lot of the things that are happening and place them into current
That context.
situations,
Yeah.
you'd be like, "Oh, I see what you did with that. Oh, okay, I see what you did with that."
Yeah.
And it's very,
It's scary.
now that you watch it,
Yeah.
well, I mean, it's really like these
True.
are things that are happening. It's like when you watch, what's the show with the Handmaid's Tale?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We think that's so far fetched, but it's really not. It's really
Mm-mm.
not. If we
It's
keep
true. Yeah.
bringing people, I mean, obviously we don't want to end up on a whole like political conversation, but if we keep bringing people into office and the way that our country is being operated and run right now, like, come on now, it's not that far fetched at all.
It's not.
So,
But that's what's scary because when you think about a cults, a cult is run kind of like that.
True.
And it is, we've had so many. There's the ones we know about, and then there's the ones we don't know about. And it is a scary thing to think that someone's life requires that level of attention and all of that, and that they can be so easily sucked in to those situations. So it was just, I don't know. Again, like I said, I just looked at it and was like,
yeah,
and
I'm not a fan.
Axel, I know it's a book. I do know that it's a book. A lot of these huge series or movies or whatever I recognize have been created from a book. But I guess in my mind, I'm still saying to myself, what the F, man? Because it's not even an adult book. It's a young adult book. And so that, I
Yeah.
think, makes it even
Yeah.
more disturbing to me that this is what my kids are adults now, but this is what that age set is reading and getting caught up in. I mean, Harry Potter, okay, magic, all right, fine, whatever. But this is something else that I think they can easily connect the dots to their life and the hierarchy of people that they encounter and how that affects them. And if you don't raise your kids to be very strong in who they are, they can most certainly get sucked into some bullshit and it can have a huge effect on them.
Agreed.
So, just saying.
Fight on. Fight on.
Yeah,
Just don't kill
because
each other.
no, don't kill each other. No,
Yeah.
but
Anyway.
don't let Casey Carter be your mama because I'm gonna come for you.
Oh.
I have made adults cry for upsetting my children. I'm just saying.
She's gonna whip you into shape.
Don't make me
Okay.
turn into the Tulsa Queen.
Okay.
Right.
Trust me,
with a
I've been
smile
there.
on my face. With
Listen,
a smile on my face.
I was on
Okay.
warning list at my daughter's school when she was fucking up, because even though my daughter was fucking up, I would still go up there and be like, was you fucking with my child? Like, that was me. So they'd be like, we got Miss Anthony coming in. Be warned.
No, but
code 55. Mr. Clark.
I am that mom, right? Like
Same.
I raised my kids where I'm like, I'm not mad at you because you messed up. I'm mad at you because you let them tell me you messed up. If you messed up at school, you better be the first one to tell me you messed up. Then we'll deal with that. But don't let these other people tell me that you did something wrong at school and and then you came home and try to act stupid like you don't know what they're talking about.
Right.
No. If you want me to help you and defend you, you better be honest
Help
as
yourself.
fuck
Yeah.
and tell me what your part is, right or wrong. Tell me, and I will help you. But don't hide and
or lie.
Or
play
lie.
dumb.
Just say what it is. Say what it
Right.
is. Say what it is. Especially because I grew up that way. So
yeah. Touche.
Anywho.
Desiree, go ahead. I know you're dying. She's over there like,
yeah, I am excited. So did you guys see? I didn't get to watch it all, but it's like about an hour and 45 minutes, like 2 hours longish. So it's a Netflix documentary. It's called Money Shot, the Pornhub story. Did you watch it?
No. Oh, I gotta write that down. Wait, what's it called?
Yes.
What's it called?
Money Shot. The Money Shot, the Pornhub story.
I
It's
just
on
saw
Netflix.
it on there today. And I was like,
so I'm not gonna go into great detail. No, but it's good. It's fair. I think you guys should give it a look. Honest.
I write that.
okay,
I wrote that
let
down.
me tell you why I'm appressive. I've been in the industry for 2 decades. And when Pornhub first became a thing, it was for piracy. People would steal content, and obviously that still happens.
And upload it on.
So when someone says Pornhub to me, I'm like, cringe. Oh shoot, my laptop's about to die. Hopefully it'll last the next 6 minutes. But yeah, so when you say Pornhub, I'm like, even though I have a profile, and I'll probably watch it just out of pure curiosity. Now that you said something. But yeah, when you say Pornhub,
I guess it's not lasting 6 minutes.
No. We need the sad saxophone.
I guess she had 60 seconds. She had 60 seconds. But so yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out because I am a Pornhub fan.
I'm trying to I don't know. They were talking about the piracy thing and everything that's happened in the industry, like survivors coming out saying, they were abused, raped and stuff. It's not all sad. Yeah, it's not all sad though. It's I think it's kind of educational. It's very it gives you pros and cons. I always look at the two sides of the coin kind of.
But I think that's relevant though, because on Casey at Night, I had Tayomi talk about her role as an intimacy coordinator on film and TV. And it's interesting that there's more that goes on in that space than we're aware of. I think we assume stuff, but you find out that it's the violation of consent is a lot bigger than we think it is. And unfortunately, a lot of times the victim, and I hate to use the word victim, but the victim of the violation of consent, it doesn't always have or doesn't always feel they have any power, right? So they don't know how to address what has happened to them. So they just sort of walk away and just hope that if I leave it behind me, it stays behind me. And it's a thing. It's a very big thing. But
Yeah, so they said there was like 3 things in there. There was the consent, they were doing more moderation, and then they were talking about the verified thing. Like apparently before they were just like having a free for all, like anybody would be able to just upload stuff, and now because
okay.
they have those 3 things in place, like it's got to be
Uh-huh.
like a verified profile. So apparently they like chopped down on a lot of stuff, and
Okay.
it was yeah. So take a look at it. I think it's a good
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah. I definitely have to take a look at it. I mean, because sex is, as they say, like what one of the oldest businesses, right? Sex trade in any
True,
however
true.
you define that.
You view it,
Um,
yeah.
Yeah, but I think that being said too, it is also still one of those places where women do not have the power. They don't have enough power to protect themselves, to advocate for themselves, to fight for um, equal rights or whatever the case is. And then at the same time, it's also a place where people of color are still trying to find their power and their voice. So
Okay.
it's a very interesting thing because on top of all of that, it's a place where people don't really want to talk. They don't want to talk about sex. So we're just going to let all that deviant behavior go on over here. We're not going to address it. We're not going to deal with it. And so it's
Like a
interesting.
stigma.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair
It's
enough.
very interesting. So that being said, it is 9:58. I
Woo,
don't want to
woo.
it's pink. Technically it's pink box time. Thank you, Zane.
Yay.
And I wish our co-host, so that's our co-host in
Yes,
the middle there, if she was
sorry.
here.
Platinum
This is
pussy, come back.
yeah, I was gonna say this is where we need a still shot. You know how like when they do live feeds and you lose the reporter, they put up the still shot of the reporter,
Sure.
their headshot to fill in that gap
Yeah.
as they so that's what we need. We need that still shot of Kari for when this happens. But that's my pink
Hey.
box. That's her pink box, and that's
All the
Desiree's.
pink boxes.
Those are all the pink
Yes.
boxes.
Follow all
And
of
then
our
of
wonderful
and then of course
socials.
we have to shout out, yay!
Exotica!
Exotica! Chicago. Listen, Chicago will be here before you know it. Okay? It'll be here before you know it. And you need to be there. 50th show. 50th show. I'm sure the team has got some things up their sleeve that they're going to make happen. And I know some folks that plan on doing some special things in honor of the 50th show and all of that. So, woo woo. And then there's that other thing we do.
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah, that thing. That thing. So,
There you go. Hi.
yeah, the 420
Love it.
thing. Let me tell you, talk about something that popped in out of nowhere and was a fucking hit out the gate. If you did not go to the 420 Expo, I interviewed Jay and Dan, and I think they said the same thing that I heard from everybody who was at the 420 Expo. It was a vibe. That thing, it was one of those places where you may not have known what to expect, but when you got there, you were like, yeah, this is nice. This is real nice. So put 420 on your calendar because I'm telling you, I don't know if we're going to have the same number of food trucks or more food trucks, but I'm here for the food trucks. But in the meantime, next week, we'll be back. I'm gonna make sure that in my sleepy haze, I'm gonna have a list of things I've watched, and you need to come with a list of things you've watched, and we're gonna dig in and talk about it. So
I'm excited.
yeah, all right, Des, I'm gonna see you next week.
Yeah,
Bye,
Disney.
Kari. Bye, Kari. Bye to all of you
Bye,
in the